It feels like I did everything right. I taught myself Korean. I studied abroad in South Korea. I became an aerospace engineer. Like, I checked off so many boxes. Yet all those choices led me here. I'm Rakiyah, and welcome back to Rakiyah's World. In case you didn't know, I'm a Sagittarius, so adventure and reinvention, that's my jam. I've always been into the arts. I did ballet, I did theater, I did acting, I did video production. Fun fact, I actually wanted to go to college to become a director and editor, but full circle moment anyway. I was actually really shy when I was younger, but I was hella smart, like just really good student, but just very quiet. And I feel like art gave me a language whenever words failed me. Poetry actually came to me first. Shout out to my mom, because she used to keep a whole bunch of poem journals all over the house. And my dad, funny enough, he used to make music and burn CDs back in the day. So I guess creativity is just, in my blood. I'm grateful for engineering. It taught me discipline and focus. But writing songs is just like the most honest version of myself. Some of you might remember my early music. My first project was called Alter Ego, and then I later made Mango Tree in South Korea. Those were my SoundCloud days, real raw, real messy. That was baby Rakiyah making and releasing music, so I wasn't even worried about streams. I was just trying to find my sound and my voice. And before I knew it, I was gone. After I came back from South Korea, I decided to release my first ever Korean song called Like You. I co-wrote it with my Korean friend, who's also a musician, and released it in October 2020. And then it just kind of blew up. Woo, that was a time. It was everywhere. K-pop, Twitter, blogs, everywhere. And suddenly my name was mentioned in spaces I didn't even think it would be. I became one of the first Black solo artists to release a Korean song that, kind of took off. I think it's closing in on almost 1 million streams now, just on Spotify. But more than that, people told me it moved them, that they saw themselves in my sound. And that was everything to me. That was such a fun time for me. Like, creating the song was a great time. Shooting the album cover was really fun and cute. I knew that the song meant to be about, I want to be like you, teach me how to love like you, let me learn and be the student. So that was kind of like the aesthetic and vibe I was going for at the time. Even shot a choreography video for it right in New York City, and we had a great time. It was really fun. You guys know I'm still independent, so it's a lot of learning when it comes down to just creating art, creating music, and releasing it, and just trying to manage it all. And when Like You kind of went viral, I was overwhelmed. There was so much amazing and beautiful responses and feedback, but that also came with a lot of nonsense and a lot of haters, and I really just had to block it out. But it was ridiculous, like the racism from like international K-pop fans and enthusiasts was out of this world. Koreans themselves as a whole, they loved it. Like, they really enjoyed it. At the end of the day, I did that for me as a challenge to myself to incorporate all that hard work of learning the language and living there into my life. And I had a great time, and I felt like I met that challenge. So I kept going, and this is around the time that I had quit engineering. The world screams pick security, pick success, but at what cost of myself? Engineering was expected. It was safe, but making art and making music made me feel seen, even when no one was paying attention. No matter how much fun I was having getting further into music, quitting engineering caused me so much anxiety, bruh. Like, I was worried about so many different things while simultaneously enjoying like the success of Like You and my EP Into the Cosmos, which so many people discovered me from that project. The amazing thing that engineering gave me was so many life skills that I just applied to music and pursuing being an artist all by myself. So like understanding how to maybe create a system, create a structure, like create a business. Like I used everything I knew as an engineer, as a scientist, and just switched it and applied it to my art. So boom, Like You's out, Into the Cosmos is out. I just quit engineering and now I'm going all the way. I dropped The Cosmic Queen. And then since then, I've been releasing a couple of more singles, even in Korean. In total, I have about, I think, 4 Korean songs. Like You, The Invitation featuring Jacob, a Korean R&B artist. Ready or Not, the R&B version, which I produced myself. The second verse is in Korean. And then 4th is the rock version of that same song, which is so amazing. My first ever rock song. Come on. It's so good. I love it so much. And I love that it's also in Korean. So like every now and then, I'll still incorporate Korean language into my music as just a great way to stay connected to my past. Engineering was not easy, but this, I will always say being an independent artist is way more challenging to me than any science. Managing everything, trying to create all your visuals, your rollout, your album covers. Like I do everything that you guys see right now. So like it's been difficult, but I love it and I feel like it's meant for me and I keep going. So I just kept releasing music. I kept performing up until the point where I was able to perform at my first anime convention, Blurred Con, out in DC. It was an amazing time. And someone in that crowd booked me for one of the most exciting, biggest gigs of my life thus far. Something I didn't even know would happen so soon. My very first solo concert. I've been performing for a couple of different shows and opening for different artists like Jalen Jousey, an R&B artist from Atlanta. I opened for the second BlurredCon, I got it twice, yes. Janelle Monáe, as well as Chloe the God out in Los Angeles, and even Babylon, the Korean R&B artist. So now it's like I get to create my own production. Like, what? What do you mean? I just got booked to put on my own full concert. I had to put on my own production. The one thing I never thought I can do just yet, but I've always dreamed of. Like, what an amazing opportunity. Tell my own story on stage. So it was time that I had to leave Jersey and go all the way to Maryland for a couple of months to try to create this whole entire show from scratch. Next on Rakiyah's World, you'll see how I created my very first concert. From vision to stage lights. Thank you guys for tuning in to Rakiyah's World. Catch me at the next episode. Like and subscribe. 안녕.